Maldon, a record crowd of around 2,000 is expected after this lot calls the upset of the first round.
Oh, incredible! A stunning story!
Now, while Maldon is renowned for its salt, Tiptree is famous for its jam. That's where they get the nickname from. The Jammers are hoping for another memorable night. They are 4 divisions below Newport County, who themselves love a bit of a cup run.
The team from League Two has knocked out the team that sits 7th in the Premier League.
Michael Flynn's side made it to the 5th round last season, where they were eventually beaten by the winners, Manchester City. And that's about 10 miles away from where we are tonight. So 2 teams, Maldon Town and Tiptree, United, even been in the first round proper of the FA Cup in any of those previous incarnations. Let me introduce you to our pundits tonight, Alex, Scott and Dion Dublin. Hey. Good evening to the pair of you.
How are you?
Fresh from the Strictly ballroom, Alex.
Yes, rehearsals today.
I know there's been a big buzz with Strictly every single week, but around here tonight, it's fantastic, this lot getting ready for a big night in the FA Cup.
It is. You know what? I'm so happy to be back with you guys. Because when previous seasons when we've done it, you feel leagues, clubs like this.
United's current best player.
It's Friday night, FA Cup second round. Being at clubs like this, Dan, actually makes it. It being as cold as it is, actually makes it.
Dion actually can't move his arms. How many layers you got on?
About 5 or 6.
It's like he's carrying a sheep under each arm. And Martin Keogh's up there as well, look. Good evening, Martin. One of the FA Cup this season, they had a truly remarkable victory against another League Two side. I can't fit into it, but it's been beautifully modelled by Dion Dublin. It's got the game tonight, taking on Newport County, and delighted to say we're joined by the manager, Wayne Brown, and Charlie Hughes, who scored. We're talking to some of the lads inside there. So many goals scored this season.
Back around with the community and everything getting involved.
Yeah, it's been great for the community. We've sold a little bit of memorabilia for the game as well, which is great. And we hope that they come back and support us in the league as well.
Does this change anything for the?
But this is what the cup's all about. You know, getting the locals behind you, a little bit of noise in the stadium, 2,000 fans here for the lads. It'll be great for them.
And Charlie, you've got a big night tonight, but you're all
got to trust in what we do. We've done it for the last 25 games, and it will be criminal to come away from that and try something different. So we want to try and concentrate on what we want to do.
I know you've made a couple of changes tonight as well. We'll let you go and get on. Thank you very much. Go and make your final preparations. Cheers, fellas.
Good luck, cheers, Charlie.
They are taking on Newport County AFC tonight, of course. It's time we found out a little bit more about them. You're going to go and speak to their boss, Michael Flynn, in a moment. Did you know about that? You did, didn't you?
No, thanks,
you
Dan.
are now. Because they themselves, when it comes to this competition, know...
They've been absolutely brilliant.
Well, as promised, Al is with Mr. Flynn.
I am. I'm with Michael right now. And Michael, just given your success over the previous seasons in this competition, how important it is for you to make sure that you are in the draw come Monday?
It's massively important. You know, when we've done it the previous few years, it's give the club a lifeline, and it's give us some unforgettable memories, and we want to add to that.
And I suppose the shoe's on the other foot this time around, because in previous seasons you have been the underdogs, you come in tonight as favourites. Do you have to adapt your kind of game plan to that?
No, we've treated them with full respect. They're a very dangerous team. They're doing really well in the league, and obviously they had a fantastic result against Leyton Orient. So we'll make sure we're at it, and you know the players know what I expect from them.
What do you expect from tonight's game from Maldon and Tiptree?
I expect a fast start from them. They're very dangerous on the counter-attack. They've got some very exciting players, if I'm honest. So it's going to be tough, but we've got to stick to our game plan, and you know, hopefully our professionalism will show us the way.
Does this competition come in a good time for you, coming off in league form? It's like a welcome break for you.
Possibly, yeah. We've got a few injuries at the moment, so you know, another game. We want to stay in the competition, obviously. So, yeah, listen, we're used to it at the moment, and we want to keep going on a successful run.
Well, all good luck for tonight's game. I'll let you get off now.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you. Always good to speak to the two boys.
And that's what they're doing. This is a step up in class that they're going to be playing against. So let's see how they get on against these defenders.
Ed, what's the, just a special mention about the manager as well, because it is what you're building here, free-flowing football, scoring goals. Is it all down to what he's building as well?
Oh, absolutely is. Wayne is an absolute perfectionist.
We can see him in
football a certain way. He's got them playing football that way, and we're getting the results out of it.
Ed, what will be, you know very well.
I hope Newport aren't watching this, by the way.
Play our game, and who knows what's going to happen.
It's actually, it's just built to the way you play your game, isn't it? Look at the pitch, it's
a great surface,
perfect.
isn't it?
No, absolutely. We have the pitch like this because we play football.
And as the players walk off at the break, it's still all to play for. So let's head down now to Alex Scott on the touchline.
It is. It's all still to play for. Overall, it's your first time this season that you've gone in at 0-0 with your team. But are you happy with how things went in that first half?
Not particularly, no. I think we've done ever so well to get in at 0-0, if I'm honest. They've obviously had a few chances. But in saying that, we've looked dangerous on the counter-attack. We just need to move the ball a little bit quicker, get it into wider areas a little bit sharper, and concentrate on the final delivery. But to be quite honest, the lads have defended great as well.
Is that going to be the thing for the second half, keeping that concentration?
Yeah, I mean, listen, they're fitter lads, they're sharper lads. You know, they're hungry. That's their game, first and second balls. And we have to deal with that a lot better than what we did first half. But saying that, as I said, you know, the lads at the back have done great to get us in at 0-0. We just need to try and get in there now and get a little bit of information into them to have a little bit more belief in possession of the ball.
Because that's the thing, is you're 45 minutes away, so it is just for your players believing that and going on from your previous games.
Yeah, it's just about trusting what we're doing and moving the ball. They can't come away from what we've done all season, and at certain times there, we just need to get that first pass off a little bit quicker, show a little bit more composure on regains, and I'm sure we'll get some joy.
Okay, Wayne, I know you want to get back into the changing room and deliver those messages. Good luck for the second half.
Yes,
thank you.
Al's going to come and join us. If you just switched on your telly,
Some decent football for 15-20 minutes, and then the final product is a bit rushed. Calm down in front of the goals. It'll come, it'll come.
the message, as you said to the manager, they're still in it.
They are. You're 45 minutes away, as you can see. As the half went on, they started to believe in themselves, and that confidence was starting to show. So they just need more composure in the second half.
OK, we've got the second half to come.
And the personnel, you want clear messages, and that's what the new manager needs to do. Just be simple in the messages to the players.
All right, Martin, we'll see you for second half commentary here. Let's bring in another Arsenal legend. Alex Scott obviously got an opinion on this as well. And you've talked, Alex, about the fact that Arsenal, let's go around this way, shall we? Arsenal are desperate. You want some smiles back on the face as well. I was looking at the table, 8 points off the relegation spots, 19 points off the leaders.
Yeah.
They are a club who are lacking a bit of direction at the moment. Martin was talking about the changes. So many captains under Unai Emery as well for Arsenal. So
many captains, so many changes. You could see there's no clear direction or plan, or the players don't know what they're doing. What is Arsenal's DNA? It's kind of lost. And we talk about smiles being back on faces because the fans want to see some fight, some atmosphere. And the club at the moment under Unai Emery, it was just lost its true identity. So I think that's the important thing. I don't think they should rush into getting a manager right now, because you don't want it to be a thing like Manchester United have, where you continuously getting new managers, it's not working. I think the club need to settle down right now and think long term, who is the right person for the job.
OK, we'll keep a very close eye on that. I imagine we'll talk about that on Football First.
Newport County, it has finished Maldon and Tiptree 0, Newport County 1.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Martin. Let's get a quick word with Michael Flynn, the happy manager at the end of that. We'll get an update for you on Kyle Hawkins.
But I feel for Maldon, but just that little bit of quality from Newport at the end.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. The second half, you could see the confidence were there. They were starting to play more. And that's the heartbreak of the FA Cup, to concede a goal so late on in the game.
And Ngonvalo, I know you both had a lot of time for Ngonvalo in the middle of the park for Maldon, and he's man of the match at the end of it. Martin pulled him out.
Yeah, he pulled him out, and rightly so. Martin doesn't normally get his decisions right when it comes to man of the match, but on this occasion he did. We were calling him the Smiler because he enjoyed it. He enjoyed his game and enjoyed tonight.
Well done to Newport. All the best for Strictly tomorrow.
Thanks, Dan.
Unfortunately, from a non-league perspective, the Jammers have come unstuck. It's Newport County who preserved their place in the FA Cup. From all of us, thanks for watching. Good night.